the record.
I'm Dr. Melissa Patton, and this is the Off the Record podcast, and we are in London, England at Space-Comm Europe. It's the first day and everybody's getting ready. We've brought a huge delegation over from the United States, including companies you know, like Disney Corporation with modeling and simulation, brand new startup Sarnova, wearable technology, and of course, University of Central Florida, and many more Americans that have come over to experience Space-Comm Europe. Tune in for our podcast. You're going to learn a whole lot more. I can't wait. All right, so we're in for a treat. We've got Carol Craig here from Craig Technologies in the US, as well as Sidus Space. How are you, Carol?
Doing very well,
How
thank
was
you.
your trip over from the US?
It was actually really good, I have to say. I'm not exactly jet lagged like I normally am, so all good.
So what made you go all the way across the pond when you're doing so much in the United States market? Why are you here?
That's a great question. I think for the same reason others are here, we know that space is global. I mean, the geopolitical environment going on right now, it's really important that I think we all work together and come together, more aggressively, I would say, to be honest, than maybe what we did in the past. So
Absolutely. So are you ready for the lightning round?
I'm ready for the.
All right, I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your head.
Jeez. Okay.
What are you hoping to walk away with?
More partnerships, more international partnerships.
Good. And anybody in particular you're looking at?
Northern Ireland, actually.
Oh, look at that.
Some connections there anyway, and very interested in.
We'll make sure we hashtag that on the podcast, okay? And what has most energized you about being here?
Again, it's just the global feeling and knowing that you've got from the U.S. and other countries, and just that we're all coming together. I think that's what it is.
Awesome. And in one word, how does this room feel to you?
Oh, that's a tough one. How does it feel? I mean, you can't hear anything, so there's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So I would say excited, energized.
Yeah. And the last one, the vibe here. Is it ambitious? Is it collaborative, competitive, hopeful?
Collaborative, no question. I don't look at it as competitive, and I don't think most people look at it as competitive. Absolutely, globally collaborative.
Wonderful. Well, you've heard it right from Carol from Craig Technologies and Sidus Space. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Well, I am here with Dr. Williams from Maximus. We're so excited to have him. We are midway through Space-Comm Day 1. Can you just tell me a little bit about why you're here and how impactful?
Well, here to see you, Melissa, obviously. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yes, so Maximus, we're a global company based in the US, and we're increasingly interested from our kind of heritage in decision support and the kind of technologies needed to pull data together in real time to help people with that. We're interested in how we can apply that in the space sector and the aerospace industry more generally. So we're here to learn, we're here to meet people, we're here to make great connections, and what a fabulous event.
Yeah. I mean, what are some of the things that have stood out to you the most? I know there's a lot.
There's a lot. I mean, it's really hard to pick out anything in particular. I can say I'm really looking forward to the panel later on with one of my colleagues.
Dr. Williams. Good
so
answer.
That's going to be my highlight. Yeah, if I don't tell them that's the highlight, I think I'm going to be in big trouble when I get back to the office.
And that is an exciting opportunity because both Helena as well as Frank are going to be moderating and speaking on a panel with MOUs to market.
Totally, two of our smartest people, so Helena and Frank, go for it. We're right behind you.
Let's go. Are you ready for a lightning round?
Come on.
Okay.
I kind of thought that was the
You're on this.
Round,
no, we're doing it now.
Come on, man.
So what are you hoping to walk away with?
I guess connections, and probably a deeper understanding of how we can support and assist. Maybe a bit more of an understanding of the ecosystem. One of our great skills is bringing people together and applying different ideas and technologies and leadership and being able to coordinate those things. So if we can go away with those kind of connections to really move this agenda forwards, that would be fantastic.
He's trying to scale. That is the code word for let's get bigger.
Okay. You got me.
I got you.
Business leader wants to grow the business.
Imagine that.
Imagine that thing
And what
happening.
a great place
but
to
we
scale.
are, and people say this, but we are really one of the most purpose-driven organisations. I've been with Maximus for 11 years. That's way the longest part of my career, and I stay because of our values and our mission. So at the end of all this, you know, there are people who are going to benefit from it. This
Yes.
is not just about swanky technology or swanky integration. This is
Right.
about the benefits it can bring.
Right.
We're
No,
very,
I
very
love
focused
that.
on that.
Oh, that's good. Our lightning round is becoming quite, it's
Oh, yeah, it's
quite
not
the
very
narrative.
lightning. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So I've got one word question for
Go for
you.
it.
In one word, how does the room feel to you here at Space-Comm?
Excited.
Yeah, I would have to say that as well. We're both excited
Yeah.
to be at Space-Comm Europe Expo. You'll want to check it out because it's awesome.
Yes, you will.
Those US delegate companies that came all the way over from America. We've got Sarnova Technologies, a brand new startup with wearable technology right here on the Space-Comm floor. Trisha, can you tell us just a little bit about your technology? You've had a lot of people waiting in line to see you, so much so that we had to wait to talk to her, y'all.
Thank
Tell us a
you.
little bit about your technology.
Sure, Dr. Patton. So the technology that we have here at Sarnova Technologies is Synchia Luna. So we took a third-party biofeedback device and we paired it with our patent-pending software to provide real-time solution updates for the astronauts going into space.
Tell us a little bit about who you brought with you from the United States today.
All right, so our CEO Trish has invited me. I'm Malav, I'm the CSO for Sarnova Technologies, and we have Shantae Lorman, and we have Synchia as well, our COO and our CFO. So this is a team that we came here to conquer Europe, and here we are.
We're so happy to have you guys. So I have a lightning round, okay?
All right.
All right, so I want you to think real quick of the first thing that comes to your head. What are you hoping to walk away with?
Funding.
And what's energized you the most while being here?
What's energized? I would say the environment, for sure.
Awesome, awesome. And then in one word, how does this room feel to you?
It feels like we belong. We belong.
I love that. And last one, what's the vibe here? Ambitious, collaborative, competitive, hopeful.
I would say all in one. It's definitely an energy that you get to bounce off of people, and that's why we're here. At the end of the day, make a difference by just collaborating, and that's where we're going to be here.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, we've got Sarnova Technologies here. If you're watching this, you need to look them up. What's the best way they can get in touch with you, Trish?
The best way to get in touch with us is on our website, sarnovatechnologies.ai. You'll find the phone number, all of our social medias, and email contact information.
Look them up, guys. So I'm here with Kathy from Disty. First off, let's look at this booth, y'all. It's amazing. It's a wonderful setup. We're here at Space-Comm Europe in London. And I kind of want to know a little bit about Disty, Kathy. I know you're in Orlando, USA. Tell me a little bit about what you guys do and why you're here.
Well, we have a couple of commercial products. We develop virtual training with our V Studio product, and we do some HMI with our GL Studio product. Our GL Studio product has gone to space already, and so we are here to leverage what we do for customers in the space arena.
This was a long, long trip. We've been planning for this for months. How are you feeling today? It's day
Tired.
2. Tired. I hear ya.
It's been we have trade shows that we've been to where they've been obvious busts, and this has just been a great energized trade show where we're talking to people and getting input and providing feedback.
Music to my ears. So are you ready for your lightning round? So what moment so far has made you think, this is why I'm here?
So I'll say the briefing that we just walked out of and the engagement that we got. I sat in some of the other briefings and they didn't get that engagement. So it's really encouraging that we did get the kind of feedback and energy from that.
I want to add some context, Kathy. So Disty hosted a roundtable at Space-Comm Europe this year, and you did had an intimate setting where you guys were able to talk and collaborate right with those people. I thought it was a really cool setup. And then what conversation today made you kind of lean in a little bit more? Or yesterday?
Well, it was interesting. We just had someone walk by the booth, and she's an engineer, and she's trying to get training for her end users and her mechanics and translate that from her engineers. And we kind of laughed about the fact that engineers can't really talk to the rest of the world.
No, they don't.
And I'm an engineer, and she was an engineer. So
You're in agreement.
Right. So it's great to be able to translate that information and provide a method for them to get that training to their.
I love that. I love that we can joke about engineers,
Right.
and you are one. Well, we're here at Space-Comm Europe in London. Thanks for tuning in. So we are at day 2 of Space-Comm Europe in London, and I'm here with Disti, Dawn, and Mario, and we're so excited that you guys are exhibiting with us this year. I know this is your first time at Space-Comm. Tell me a little bit about the experience so far, Mario.
So far, it's been a pretty good experience for us. We have a lot of people coming by interested in both products. Just in general, it's great for me personally as a software engineer to see all the other booths and see views here as well.
I love that. And Dawn, you kind of put all this together. You were a big part of making all of this happen. Was it worth the money? Did you get some payback?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so much so. I mean, not only for potential customers, right, but also partners that we've never been able to see face to face, people that haven't heard about us. So the branding's been great. The whole show's been fantastic.
Awesome. All right, so are you guys ready for the lightning round?
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. So what's most energized you about being here?
I mean, just all of the technology. I mean, this is really a show where everyone, there's multiple letters after their names. They're the experts in their field. So it's a great opportunity to really not only share our knowledge, but to absorb, all these subject matter experts.
That's awesome. And Mario, what are you taking back? You're like the tech genius of this crew.
I wouldn't say genius.
Mario is the kind of person where you think he's working, but really he's just playing video games. But tell me what you're going to take back to Orlando.
I think I'm going to take back just who we can reach out to, like what niches we can fill, essentially, right? Like this is really, again, for me as a software engineer, I'm kind of stuck in the office all day. So it's really good to see like all the technology that comes.
And the people, the energy.
Yes.
And I want to kind of tag up on that. In one word, how does this room feel to you?
Magnetic.
Just feel magnetic. And the vibe. Is it ambitious, collaborative, competitive, hopeful? What would you say that one word is?
Ooh. Ambitious.
I like that. Well, we're here and we're at Space-Comm Europe, and you should be too. Thanks for joining.
Hey everybody, this is Dr. Stanley Patton, CEO of Space Career Labs, and I'm excited to be at Space-Comm UK. Came all the way from Orlando, Florida to be right here in London, England, to be able to speak on a couple of panels with some amazing hosts. I mean, this thing is going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely bananas, and I'm excited to be able to lend expertise to the conversation on how we're going to actually build bridges across the pond. I can't wait to be able to share more that's going to happen right here at Space-Comm UK.
Let's find out what the solution to the problem is. Where should he incorporate? Who runs the US entity? Does it need a Delaware structure? What protects the parent company? Who underwrites the first contract? Who validates him here? Where does he physically land? As his advisor, I did what anybody would do. I researched the pathways, and what I found was not opportunity. There was a lot of friction, especially in my home state of Florida. Few clear landing zones, fragmented incentives, unclear procurement bridges, no defined on-ramp that combined capital, customers, and credibility. Not because the technology was weak, and not because his ambition was small, but because the infrastructure for transatlantic execution is still underbuilt, and that was the problem. We are getting stuck on the details before we even get to the deals.
So we're on the last day of Space-Comm Europe in London, and I'm here with Ian, who I literally just saw get off of a panel and run over to the UK Space Agency booth. Ian, it's so good to meet you.
Oh, thanks. Really nice to meet you too, Melissa.
Tell me where you're from, Ian.
So I run a company called Slytherin Matrix Pro Sims. Our background is commercial gaming. We've been doing that for 25 years. But 10 years ago, the Pentagon came to us because they were getting more utility from the games they were downloading from us off of Steam than the ones that they were developing for large amounts of money internally. And so that started our journey into defense, and we focused just on strategy and war games.
Interesting. So you play video games for a living?
Yes.
Got it.
So you're at Space-Comm Europe in London. Is this your first time at this show?
It is my first time at the show.
How has the experience been so far?
It's been a really good show. It's really interesting. And actually bumped into some people I didn't expect to see here. So because of our background in defense, we're very much focused on, it's all about air, maritime, ground, warfare. But these days, everything is now multi-domain.
Sure.
And so space and cyber are becoming increasingly important in how things are modeled. And so we're now starting to find that it's important to be at events like this where we're bringing all of those domains together.
Well, we are so happy to have you here. Are you ready for your lightning round?
No.
He's like, my brain hurts. I just got off of a wargaming panel. So what moment so far has made you think, this is why I'm here?
Should we do that again?
What moment so far has made you think, this is why I'm here?
The conversations that we were having just before on the panel, just hearing the different points of view and how other people are using wargaming, that's been the most really valuable, interesting thing for me.
Oh, I like that. I like that. And you did great on the panel, by the way. And was there a conversation today that made you kind of lean in?
So, I'm getting distracted. Hang on, let me think about that one again. Sorry, do you want to ask that one again?
Yeah. So was there a conversation today that made you kind of lean in?
Yes, so really going back to the panel, the things that one of the other panel speakers was talking about, how they're wargaming, the kind of the political issues that they're having, the international issues. It's really interesting. Wargaming's not just about the kind of the physics and the kind of the low-level detail. A lot of it's about the strategic level effects and the socio-political, geopolitical effects. And that's really one of the most interesting things, I think.
Yeah, really interesting conversation with you today, Ian. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There's a couple hours left. We're here at Space-Comm Europe in London, and that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us. Well, I'm here with a very special guest. It's amazing how you can meet somebody for the first time and really feel a connection. We're at Space-Comm Europe, London, with Dr. Sierra Pollard. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, we just got off of a really stimulating panel.
So fun. That was fantastic.
It was a blast. It was one of the most fun panels I've been on. And I just grabbed Sierra real quick because I wanted to just learn a little bit about why you're here. I know you're from the University of Florida.
Go Gators.
And there's probably, go Gators. There's probably a lot of reasons why you're here, but tell me some of the reasons why this was an important place for you to be this week.
Yeah, I'm just so passionate about space and innovation as a whole. And I really think that conferences like this really bring so many different people with so many different backgrounds together. And that helps us continue the conversation about making space continuously progressive.
Yeah. We were on 2 panels today. You've been very busy.
It's been such a fun day.
And we thank you for being a part of those. Yeah. What are some of the things that you're learning? What is some of the energy that you're feeling being at Space-Comm Europe?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we are knocking down barriers and walls in communication. I think one of the things that conferences and panels like this really have us talking to each other, talking together, right? Which pushes collaboration and cross-disciplinary focus forward when we need that desperately, that open communication, because we get so siloed in our day-to-days.
Right. Yeah, it was definitely a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
And a very different audience than I think we feel in the United States.
Yes.
So are you ready for your lightning round?
I'm ready. I think maybe.
So, there's been a lot of moments, I'm sure, where you were like, whoa, what's going on right now? Okay. But I want to know about that one moment that made you think, this is why I'm here.
Ooh. I think yesterday's panel, I was just listening at the first part of the panel, and then the second part I kind of jumped in a little bit, but watching people who I had made either assumptions about their company or their organization, and then actually hearing them talk are 2 very different things. We assume so many things in the space industry or education side of things, and then when you hear somebody kind of say something that you relate to that's different than what you assumed, that's kind of that click, that moment that makes you go, that's why I'm here. That's what I want to help my students understand.
So this had nothing to do with the Freudian slip from University of Central Florida, right?
None at all. None at all.
We'll talk about that later, next show. And then my last kind of question for you is, what conversation today made you kind of lean in a little bit?
Ooh, I want to talk way more about Steam. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys listen to that panel, that was A, fantastic, but B, just talking about the expression of Steam or the integration, that different universities also have similar or competing thoughts. But the panel this morning, I mean, that made me want to sit down and redo it. Let's not redo, but let's go longer. Let's go deeper. And I think a lot of educators, we've been either silenced or siloed, and we haven't really talked to each other. So something like that is just, it's invigorating, and it makes you just want to keep talking, which we will. We are going to have conversations left and right outside, but I want to do it in a panel and integrate the audience more too, get their thoughts.
We need some more alphabets. No more Steam, I guess.
That seems to be the consensus, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to have you on the panel too. I wanted some of your answers.
You don't want to hear what I got to say.
Yes, I do.
We are here at Space-Comm Europe, London with Dr. Sarah Pollard. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Well, we're at Space-Comm Europe, London, and it is closing time. And we have had a fabulous show. We've had the experience to visit roundtables and listen to some of the most cutting-edge products and operational types of things that are happening, not only just here in Europe, but all over the world. We've also been a part of the different theater conversations, and multiple space agencies have conversation about what's next, what they're deploying, what's happening in their countries. And we've seen multiple keynotes talk about what the future of space technology, what's that look like on a real level. It has been a brilliant experience here in London. And we're so sad to go, but we're getting ready to jump on a plane and head back to the US. Thank you so much. This is Dr. Melissa Patton, Off the Record Podcast.
Off the record.
Let's get the record.